What is going on, guys? My name is Mehul and welcome to your 12th Angular 2 tutorial, in which we'll be learning about something known as ngIf in Angular 2. Well, this is a sweet directive, you can say, which you can add to any HTML tag, or it would just allow you to compare a bunch of stuff and just do some conditional coding. So well, before even starting with this tutorial, I would just like to get rid of some of the code right here. I'm just gonna get rid of this directive, some styles. Let's just get rid of this as well. Then again, let's just exclude this. We don't need this anymore. And yeah, as you can see, I have just separated the JS compile files in another folder. And to do that, just delete all of your JS files from this folder which you had in app1, and just go to this tsconfig.json and add this line. Out directory is app/js. What this would do is that this is the configuration file of the TypeScript. So once your files are compiled by TypeScript, they would output the compiled files in this particular directory. So this is my app.js, and once you are done with this line, then go ahead in your index.html and change this system import app/main to app/js/main, and you'll be good to go. So in my component.index.ts, alright, let's just say we have some particular sort of movies which are just available for the premium users. Let's just say this is a div: you are not eligible for this movie, or this movie is restricted for you, or whatever, you get the idea. So if I look in the browser right now, as you can see, this shows this message to everybody on the website. Well, you won't like that. You would like to have a particular sort of category of users which can see this message. So let's just write an ngIf statement and write a star ngIf. And what this star means is that whenever you see a star and then a directive name, that means that just this HTML particularly throws the control to Angular 2, and Angular therefore then evaluates what has to be done with this div actually. So whatever inside there is, Angular would determine if this condition is true or not, and therefore it would just throw, or basically just decide whether this div should be displayed or not. Let me just show you an example. So let's just say I say if 1 equals 1. Well, this is obviously true, so you can see that it shows me this message. But if I change this to 2 and reload this, as you can see, the message disappears, and in the HTML also this is not there. So Angular 2 determines that this condition is false, therefore this div would not be displayed. So this div would only be displayed when the condition inside here is true. Again, you can just make use of the greater than or less than operators. As you can see, this condition is false and this one is true, so this is displayed. Well, again, to make it a bit more realistic, you can just say ngIf if premium account equals true. And since we don't have any premium account variable right now, what you can do is just write premium account is equal to true here, or you can just write a public here keyword as well. It doesn't matter because by default the variables would be public only. So if I just get rid of that public and write just premium account true, you can see we get this message. So if I just change this to false, you see that we don't get the message. So this is quite useful when you'll be just learning about the click events. So you can just make use of the click events to display a div or a block of HTML code on your website. Like you can have a tabbed menu. When you click on that tabbed menu, then you can change the the state of the tab right here inside this ngIf. Then you can compare that if ngIf the tab active is 1 or 2 or 3 or ID, whatever. So we'll be looking on that, and this was a quick tutorial to get started with ngIf. So yeah, so that's all for this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we'll be looking at some more interesting things in Angular too. So don't forget to subscribe if you liked it, and thank you for watching.